when you are showing me of your presence. Whatever God is not there in the beginning, he cannot be there in the ending. The pastor just look at the names, look at it like this, and pick one. You see, the brother was telling me, Felix said, the brother look at it, the pastor look at it, and spoke in tongue and said, this one is your husband. I waited for this girl, no way. Then I traveled to go and preach in Doha, in Qatar. I was in Doha preaching. God spoke to me. God said, call her now. Among the 3 names remaining with you, this is her husband, Stevie. I picked my phone and called her. She did not pick. I called her. She did not pick. After about 1 hour, I called. Somebody picked. I said, can I talk? He said, Papa, sorry. Mama is in reception for a wedding. I said, she's doing wedding. He said, yes, they are just finished from church. They are in reception now. I said, who did she marry? He called me the name of the man she married. And that was not God's choice. But what the pastor told her, God was choosing. I cried in my hotel room. I shouted, I said, error! I came back to Nigeria. I left Doha. From Doha to Nigeria is 7 hours flight. I came back to Nigeria with Qatar Airways. They did their wedding on Saturday. Sunday, they went for Thanksgiving. Monday, they flew out of Owerri, where they did their wedding. They went to Abuja to do honeymoon in one of the expensive hotels in Abuja. But because God is not a man that should lie, while they were in honeymoon, as they were in the hotel room, the husband said, baby, can I shave you if you don't mind? So she opened her leg, husband and wife. So the man shaved her private, and the man entered the room to go and throw it. She heard the water flush. She didn't see the man again. She stayed in the hotel for 3 days. The man number is not going. The man left the phone there. 3 days. The man was nowhere to be found. She left the hotel, came back to Owerri. Began to tell her brother. Felix called me. First thing I said, she has entered into error. And you know something about error? Once you enter into error, God leaves you. And when God leaves you, you are finished. That's the problem. The worst one, when you enter into error over a matter that God first of all warned you. If God first warned you, then you still went ahead. You still went ahead. When you finally enter into the error, Elohim will back out. And when God back out, you will crash. They called me and said, I cannot handle the matter. God says she have entered into error. When you go to Owerri, there's a market, where they call Douglas Market. By Douglas Market, there's a Catholic church they call St. Paul's. St. Paul Catholic Church is very tall. It's painted in white. Besides St. Paul, the load motor going to a place called Amai JK. The load motor from there go a place called Mbirichi Umabu. That's the way they enter motor. When you go there, you see a young lady mad, naked. That is the girl I'm talking about. 1 week after she came back from Abuja, the honeymoon, she ran mad. Till today, Pamela is mad till today. That was 2007 till today. And God told me that she'll be mad for 29 years. She's there. Anytime I go to where I pass around there, I see her naked, sitting on the ground. Error. Be careful when you make choice. Don't make any decision without God's approval, no matter how good it is. Error. From today till December this year, whatever will make you enter into error, I remove it.
Amen.
Sit down, never go down. Be careful the men you sleep with, so that you don't enter into error. Be careful the people you hang around with, so that you don't enter into error. Be careful who you call your friends this year, so that you don't enter into error. I'm sorry if the message is too hard, but sometimes I say, Father, I need to give it to you raw. I will cry when after giving you this, you see enter into one. God forbid. I was in my office. A brother was told what God is using me to do. So the brother got interested. So he came with his flight ticket. He was to travel outside the country. He came for prayer. So as he's traveling, the land will favor him. As soon as he entered my office, sat down, the Lord said, He want to travel. I said, you want to travel? He said, yes, sir. Ah, you are a prophet of God. See my passport. See my flight ticket. I'm leaving tomorrow. I said, the Lord said, it's not his will for you to travel. That this traveling is an error. The brother look at me in my office. He doesn't know when he spoke in Igbo. Another fake prophet. I laugh. Because what an elder see sitting down. A child on top of a mahogany. I don't see. Am I teaching here?
To error. Amen.
In your marriage, you will not enter into error.
Amen.
Financially, you will not enter into error.
Amen.
Shout it 3 times. Spirit of error out of my life.
2. Louder.
Sit down and shout fire. That is why me, I will not change. I will continue to tell you the truth, whether you like it or not. The young man walked out of my office. The boy who brought him here, the boy said, I've known Prophet God when he was doing conductor. Anything he tell you, make you do one. The next day, he traveled outside the country. His friend who is abroad, who helped him secure the visa, was into drug. They did not tell him. As he landed in the airport, went through the customs, not knowing that what the friend called him and said, please, before when you are coming, a friend will come and meet you in the airport. Please bring me something. Mama, how many years they give her? 25 years. 25 years imprisonment in London. Error. Am I teaching here? I have a son. Some of you remember 3 years ago, somebody came here and stand here and was testifying. He worked with Zenith Bank. He was a branch manager at Zenith Bank, enjoying good salary. He came here to testify that he left Lagos to the village to go and build his house. He has molded 5,000 blocks. He went to start building. He called me to pray for him. I said, sir, building is good. What you want to do is good. But the Lord said, I should tell you, don't build now until your stepmother dies. He said, how can his stepmother stop his building? Prophet, I don't know why he even called you. He went and started the house. How many of you remember the service? He came here one Sunday. You remember? Sir, he went and started the house. 5 months, he finished the building. The day they opened the building, his first son died. When he came back from the son burial, Zenith Bank dismissed him for no reason. For 5 years, he could not get any job. He left duplex to 3-bedroom flat. From 3-bedroom flat to 1-room self-contained in Ajuwon. Somebody was living in Lekki. Shame! He could not come back to me until the day they drove them from that 1-room self-contained. He came here. How many of you remember? About 3 years ago, he stood there. The project was good, but it was not time. It will be a shame to all of you if you have somebody like me and you make error this year. You have somebody like me who hear from God. I don't tell you what you want to hear. I tell you what God is saying. Because your success is my welfare. That's why I don't envy anybody. I'm contented. I'm sorry to tell you this. When he came here, I prayed for him. He's now in the village. He's not giving tickets to people that want to enter Yare. A BM of Zenith Bank. Zenith Bank is one of the big banks of this nation. Error. Am I teaching here? I don't know why God told me to lift the topic of today and handle this one. Because God knows that many of you are about to enter into error. You meet a man, you know nothing about the man. Nothing. You don't even know anything about the man. Not because you met the man and the man have been nice to you, you just conclude that the man is good. You give your body to the man. No, you cannot know whether a man is good. You cannot know whether a woman is good until you have problem and the person is still with you. Am I teaching there? I'm not just a prophet. I am a teacher, an apostle, and a spiritual encyclopedia. Praise the Lord. One day kindness does not justify a man is good. 2 days kindness does not mean a woman is good. You can only attest the goodness of a man or a woman when the man is still with you in the midst of battles. Because whoever is with you when there's battles and challenges, that person is qualified to eat your goodies. There are people that when battles come, they will leave you. So you can only know who is good around you when you are going through the valley of the shadow of death. That is why last year, when my wife was celebrating her birthday, I sat down and said, what should I buy for her for birthday gift? I don't buy her phone one time. I don't buy her this one time. I said, let me buy her car. And I bought her that car. Close to 6 million. Why? This woman got married to me when I have only 500 naira. She was in 300 level. I could not pay her school fees again. She was in school drinking gari. She come back from school with a drink gari together. We sleep on the ground. Sometimes no light. We use our phone light. I could not buy credit. She could not buy credit. So we're using what MTN was calling magic number. We do free call in the night. We make call in the night. If not be God, we will be witches and wizards. So if this woman stood by me when nobody saw what is happening today, so there's nothing she asked me I cannot give her. So let someone not carry to Mr. Biggs on Monday and buy you a gala. You now say this person is very good and lie. Wait, let battle come. It's only battle that will justify who is good. Because when breeze blow, found in yash. Oh my God, from year to year to year to year to year. This year, you will not enter to error. Amen. Sit down and shout fire. Am I teaching good? Yes, wave your hand if you are catching it. Who the catcher? Are we together? Yes, you see this lady? This woman. In the church, as big as Land of Warrior has a population of 2,000 plus. In this our church, if I want to count my children, I will not count 3 without counting her. That my real children in the church. You know why? She does nothing without my approval. Until I tell her that God say go, she know they move. Where she's working now, she got another job that the salary is 7 times where she's working. She called me and said, stay where you are. Forget about the job. She said, Daddy, this is the salary. I said, stay where you are. And she stayed. So by the grace of God, for these 6 years she has been in this church, God has helped me to shield her from entering error. Same in her marriage. She married last year, November, here in the church. Same in the marriage. I told her daughter, stay. Stay. Even people were coming. I want to marry. I said, leave them all. They don't want to marry you, they want to mattress you. Give the Lord a clap of. She got papers to go to one African country. She said, Papa, she wants to put a visa in her passport before she go to American embassy, so that her passport will not be virgin. I said, don't go anywhere. Carry your virgin passport. Go to American embassy like that. Say, Daddy, they said, when your visa passport is virgin, they say, I said, go like that. Let me tell you. Go like that. Your case is different. She went to American embassy, virgin passport, first day, 2 years visa. Direction. Can I tell you this? By this oil, this year, you will not enter to error. Amen. Sit down and shout fire. Who am I teaching here? Who am I teaching? Before I can open my mouth and say, you are my daughter, you are my son, I have checked you and processed you. I don't call any idiot my daughter. You don't ever hear me say, I call some of you member. I don't call you daughter. Before you can be called a daughter, that means I see my DNA inside of you. Don't call any idiot daughter or any idiot son. Tomorrow the person disgrace you somewhere. I can only call you son when I see myself in you. I can call you daughter when I see me in you. And what is that? I don't do anything. I don't do things because people are doing it. I do what God says I should do because I know there's error. Praise the Lord. How will you carry a man to your village for introduction? Collect list. They did introduction. Finish. Then you now come to me, Papa, pray. Is it the will of God? You are a spiritual imbecile. What you are supposed to do? Supposed to confess before introduction. But you have gone for introduction, you are coming to ask me if the will of God. That means you are wearing trousers before pants. And if you are not careful, they will steal your pants. Give the Lord a clap offering. Am I teaching? You want to travel to Owerri? You will not tell me you are traveling. When you get to Onitsha, Papa, pray for me, I'm traveling. When are you leaving? I'm already in Onitsha. You have already gone. Am I teaching? Somebody say the spirit of error. Nothing close a man opportunity like error. I believe that some of you here, there are some errors you have made, you are regretting now. Some of you are supposed to have married since, so but you did not marry because you look at the man, look at the man. I'm going to look for your size. Me? Am I your class? Or cricker? Before you know, the man don't blow. You are now regretting why you not marry the man. Then the person that you went and married now, the man punch you, you bite them. You have turned to Otaro, bitey. Somebody shout error. Are we together? There's one of my son, I will disown him before this weekend. There are about 4 of my son, I will disown them this week. Because they don't hear my word. So I will disown them so that before they enter into error, I will not be there. Spirit of error. Some of you are crying now. Hi, if I know I'm for marry him, or now go marry this one. I can't go. I can't monkey. Am I teaching it? I can't monkey. You will not enter into error. Somebody talk. Say, I reject error. Shout it more than your neighbor. Is it still entering you? Now who get this message? Praise the Lord. Is this message coming at the right time? Is it coming at the right time? Praise the Lord. Just one gala. Daddy is very nice. So he has been very nice to me. What have you done to him? He bought me gala yesterday, then last week chewing gum. Shut up your mouth. Don't justify the love of a man by a material thing, consumable, perishable goods. But justify his love for you by staying with you to endure physical and spiritual brutality, harassment, and gargantuan attack of satanic kingdom. Praise the Lord. I want to don't shake your head. This is why I talk. I don't know the meaning. Don't shake your head. Give the Lord a clap of prayer. He just shake your head. Say grammar. Now lie. I don't know the meaning. No. I just jam things. You will not enter into error. Am I teaching you here? You don't enter into error. Be careful the way you shout at elderly women. Tomorrow they might be your mother-in-law. Be careful the way you do things. Life is very, very unpredictable. Life is full of uncertainty. I think that's a better word. Or I can say it this way. Life is dynamic. That means it changes. It's not static. Chai. Grammar. Praise the Lord. When the anointing come like that, and so grammar they flow. And I no go school. That's the funniest thing. I no go school. I any primary one. Oh, give the Lord a clap of. Somebody shout error. Shout error. God told Moses, speak to the rock. What did he do? Pia! He strike the rock. God said, hey, you will see the land, you will not enter. Deuteronomy chapter 34, verse 1 to 4. He said, that is the land. God brought him to the mountain of Pisgah, the highest point, the pyramid. God said, look left. He looked right. He looked. God said, that is the land I promised your father, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. I have allowed you to see the land, but thou shalt not enter into it. I will stop by telling you this. There's a lady. I begged the girl. I knelt down. I begged her. I begged her concerning her husband. I begged this lady. She didn't hear me. She went and met another guy. The day she got pregnant, 7 months, the husband was not released from jail. The guy was in jail in Thailand for 3 years. God told me that the guy will come out miraculously. The lady said she cannot wait again. She went and followed one guy. The day she gave birth to the child, the guy now got a lawyer. I have been looking for no money. He now got a white man that want to stand in for him, free. The guy pursued the case, discovered that there was misidentity. They arrested the wrong person. So the guy charged Thailand government for the 3 years he was in jail, converted to Naira 61 million. As soon as he came out, first person he's called is the wife. He said, choose any place you want. I'll buy it for you and your parents and build a house. He said, sorry, I'm already married. She's not suffering. She dey fry puff puff, sell for international airport. Wow. And Goze is made. Error. And one of the reasons why people make error is lack of patience. Lack of. Number 2, reason why people make error, competition. You want to be like others. Am I helping somebody here? Number 1, I say what? Lack of patience. Number 2, what? Competition. Yes. Lack of contentment. Some people are not contented with what they have. You have this one. This one, they hungry you. You they eat rice. Amala, they hungry you. Gala, they hungry you. Saltfish, they hungry. Have you ever traveled inside the bus with some women? Have you entered Young Shall Grow or God is Good from Lagos to Owerri or Lagos to Akwa Ibom or Lagos to Enugu? You will hate yourself. When you sit beside a blue Tony, you will say, egg, plantain chips, water, banana, granite. Come, what is that? Is that cashew? Almond. Chewing gum. That is how a woman was eating continuously, sitting around me. The woman ate until she ate my ate so many things. The thing now joined inside her stomach. When the woman released inside the car, even the driver shout, blood of God. You know, there are 3 types of mess. There's one they call boom. That one know the smell. There's one they call krrr. That know the smell. The one that smell is the one they call silencer. Boom. Everybody know you are the one. Everybody know they are the one. But silencer, everybody's a suspect because nobody know where it's coming from. And once you release them, only you know. Say now you do them. By the fruit we shall know them. Even you hear at the boss, somebody just fat, somebody just met. Even you go join them. Somebody just and your enemies will be saying, confess, confess, confess. As your enemies is doing confess, you just raise one of your legs sideways. You now release another one. Give Jesus a clap offering. Are you feeling me now? This woman polluted inside the car until I got angry. I said, madam, anything you buy again, I will slap you. If you buy it, I will slap you. He says, see your money. I say, buy anything again. Buy anything again, you will see something. We pass over, the woman no buy. We enter Okada, the woman no buy. We enter Benin, the woman no buy. We enter Agbo, the woman say, sir, respect yourself, I'm gonna buy something. I say, since you disobey me, as you buy, anything you see, carry. I said, the woman buy Okpa. You know Okpa? The woman ate Okpa. I relax. The Lord have already told me what will happen. As they go say, driver, I want to eat myself. I want to eat my driver. Delay. The woman scattered it inside the car. Somebody shout error. It's an error to be living with a man who have not paid your bride price. Listen to me. Listen to me. If you have children for a man, I have not paid your bride price. He's not your husband. He's a father of your children. You are the mother of his children. If that man died tomorrow, the family are keeping quiet. They know they have not married you. When the man died, they will remind you that they did not pay your bride price. They will strip you of everything the man have. Someone shout error. As I see one woman, I say, this is your husband. No, Papa, who is he? Na me and him day. What's the meaning of that? Na me and him day. We just day. Me and him day. I say, oh guys, this is your wife. No, I see talk Nana, so we just day. Give Jesus a clap offering. Those of you watching us online, are you enjoying it? I believe the people online, they are laughing uncontrollably. Yes, you will not enter into error. Wherever you are watching us from, you will not enter into error. Praise God. Am I teaching here? Somebody say error. Let me show you a testimony. I prayed for 3 days fast, going for a crusade in Calabar. I finished preaching in Calabar. A pastor pleaded with me to come and preach for him in Ogoja. I left Calabar to Ogoja, changed my ticket to Lagos to another date. On my way to Ogoja, the car had an accident, somersault twice. Nobody died. The Lord said, I gave you warning. I would have killed you inside this car. You asked me to guide you from Lagos to Calabar, Calabar to Lagos. That was our agreement. Now you are going to Ogoja. That is error. That's why anytime you're asking God something, be very careful. 4 things that make people enter into error. Number 1, I said lack of patience. Number 2, I said what? Competition. Are you there? Number 3, wrong company. When you are in the midst of terrible people, you will enter into error. Show me your friends. If you are not a smoker, all your friends smoke. It's a matter of time. You know they drink, all your friends are drinking. You will just sit with them, they are drinking. It's one day. They'll give you 1 glass. You drink. They say, did he do anything? You say, no, you see, I don't know why they fear. Sister Amaka, 1 bottle. Psst. I see him. Nothing. Before you know, you become a PhD holder. When you are in the midst of wrong people, you will enter into error. Some ladies, they can sleep with any man. They can sleep with their father, brother, and their father, sister, and their father, neighbor. Why? They were not like that before because of the type of people they were hanging around with. So friends connect them. Some of you are not bad, but what made you bad is the type of company you keep. Mothers, let me talk to all the mothers. Don't pamper your children too much. Anybody you see around your child that questionable character, separate your child from the person. Some women were very good, but they are now bad because of company. Husband, anybody you see around your wife you don't like, cut the person off. So women, if they become friends to your wife will become from a sweet woman to a Delilah. Some people marry good women, but at the end of the day, women have turned to Jezebel. She was not like that, but bad word company. So men were not keeping late night. As they start working with some particular people, they start keeping what? Late night. So lack of patience, competition, try to be like others. Number 3, I say what? Bad company. Number 4, do you know what? Do you know the 4th one? Do you know the 4th one? No. Do you know the 4th one? What is the 4th reason why people to enter into error? When people don't take advice. Anybody who does not take advice, let me remove advice. If you don't take counsel, if you don't take advice, you will enter into error. Nobody is an island. For you to wash your hands clean, the left hand and the right hand must come together. They must rub one another. So there are some people God has put ahead of you who know better than you, who have been in existence before your arrival, that can advise you. That is why the Bible said, in the multitude of counsel, there's what? Safety. That means where there are many good advisors, there are safety. Some of you, nobody can correct you. If they say it's okay, he said, leave me. It's my life. Your own time has passed. It's our own time now. You are old school. I am now in new school. We are now in the civilized world. Mama, you are in the days of typewriter. I'm in the time of computer. Mama, leave me alone. Your mother tell you, that man is a bad man. Mama, you don't understand. What's up? What's up, baby? What's up, baby? You will soon die in what's up, baby. In the multitude of counsel, there's what? I enjoy this teaching. You need to buy this CD. Buy it. It's 200 naira. Some people don't take advice. People don't take advice. They do things the way they want. I live this my life, oh. Live your life, I live 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 my life. Chicken take care, but live your life. Wow. You will see no. Agaracha. Give the Lord a clap of. Michael, be careful, be careful. Ah, Papa, I know myself. Be careful, my son, I know myself. Rebecca, be careful. Daddy, I know. Daddy, relax, don't worry. After 3 months, Rebecca, what is it? Daddy, forgive me. I said, what is it? They don't load you with 4 tipper. And when you don't take advice, you get pregnant. When you deliver the baby always have big head. Why? God will give you a child with big head. Since your head cannot take hear something, so that the child will have big head to hear. Either big head or big ear. What they call afara. Aquarano. God will not give the child a big ear, but the child will not suffer what you suffer. Check very well. Women that just get belly anyhow, check their baby. Either the head is big or the ear. If the ear is not big, the head not big, God will decide to give the baby big mouth. If you see the mouth is what? Mount Zion. Mount Zion. Upon Mount Zion. Mount Zion. Not Mount Zion. Mount Zion. Upon Mount Zion, there will be correction of error. May the Lord bless you. I will stop here for today. Error is not going to be your portion. No. How many have learned? Let me just add these 2. How can you survive with that error? Number 1, seek God's approval in whatever you want to do, because God cannot make mistake. Seek God's approval in whatever you want to. Seek God what? In whatever you want to is one of the key to escape what? Seek God approval, divine permission. Number 2, how can listen? All those of you that as I'm teaching, you are not writing, you are idiots. The Bible says, write it down. If I'm teaching, you are not writing, you are not taking down notes. It means that you are very proud. That's the meaning. Except you cannot write. If you cannot write, open your ear where? After the service, buy the CD, be playing it continuously. But if you know how to write it down so that you can go back and study. He says, study and show yourself approved. You see the people who are writing, they are stupid. What I'm teaching you, when you enter heaven, God will ask you, where is the note of what God love taught you on during fasting? You say, Lord, you don't have. He say, go back and bring it. And before you come, I'm already in my five bedroom in heaven, relaxing with Moses and Abraham. Give the Lord a clap of. My messages are very strange. You can see, look, what I preached on Good Night Jesus last night was so stupid. But by the time I finished, everybody was shouting on Good Night Jesus. What did I preach? Do you know your shape? How many of you know your shape? By the time I start explaining shape, they shock. That's why I try to be watching Good Night Jesus 10 p.m. before you go to bed. So seek divine approval in whatever you want to do. Then number 2, how can you escape error? Are you there? How can you escape error? Don't be too confident in yourself. I'll stop there. How can you escape error? Number 1, in everything you want to do, seek God's approval. Number 2, how can you escape error? Don't be overconfident. Don't be over what? You see a girl enter your room, only you and the girl. You say, nothing will happen. I'm a born again. And the girl, they touch your head. Nothing will happen. I'm a born again. I'm a born again. Brother, ow! Before you know, don't be over her. The Bible says, resist the devil. Do you think that Joseph was stupid to run? If Joseph had stayed, he would have slept with that woman. He would have fallen. But he what? Don't be over too confident. When you need to run, when you need to stand, when you need to be quiet, when you need to say yes, you say yes. When you need to say no, don't be over too confident. You see armed robbers are robbing. People are hiding. You say, touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm. Yeah. Our prophet said this year, nobody will die. Armed robber, now be this. They will scatter your body with God. Give the Lord a clap of. Over what? Like yesterday, I hid somewhere inside my room. Mama did not know I was inside. And she thought I've gone outside, so she entered. She was singing. Praise the Lord. I forgot what she was singing actually. I came behind her. I said, if I touch her, she will just shake. You know, go shake too much. So I go do 2 at the same time. Touch it and shout. I say, as though you are afraid in your own house. He said, this is not fear. This is cover. Cover. Give the Lord a clap of praise. Don't be over what? Don't be over what? Don't be over what? Have you ever seen a big football team, a big team, they lose a match, and the commentator who said it was over confidence, that they underestimated the opponent. That was what Brazil suffered with Nigeria in Atlanta '96. Brazil was beating Nigeria 3-0. They removed Romario, removed Bebeto. They said Nigeria is finished. As they removed them, their team became weak, and we won the match. Don't be over too confidence. 3 weeks ago, somebody brought poison here to poison me. There are things I see, I don't talk. The person brought poison to poison me. As soon as the person entered the office, put it on my table. He said, Papa, see wine I brought for you for New Year. As you put the wine on the table, I look at the wine. I saw poison inside the wine. The wine is already, the wine have not been opened. No. He said, Papa, this for New Year. I look at it, I saw poison. I called my wife. I said, Mama, see poison. Poison is inside. I said, Mama, they should take the wine. I said, Justina went and threw the wine. Justina went and threw the wine. Goats that went around there to lick the wine as he break. They died at the backyard. The pastor gave the woman to bring it for me. So don't be over too what? So it would have been very stupid for me that God will show me what is inside. Then I now say nothing will happen. So don't be over what? Confidence. I love you.
Lift up your right hand. Say, my Father.
Everybody lift up your 2 hands. Are you ready to pray?
Yes,
don't be over what? You are driving, don't be over confidence. When they say slow down, slow down. When they say you are driving rough, slow down. When they say look at photo, slow down. When people in your car holding everywhere, you too cool down. If Pastor Levi drive you, you will confess. If Pastor Levi drive you, you will know that Pastor Levi is Formula 1. Lift up your 2 hands. Pastor Levi, sorry. For what I just said, manage his handkerchief. That hanky is not enough. He's not smiling. Give Jesus a clap offering. Hallelujah. I'm not telling you to go and drive rough so that I'll give you money. Lift up your 2 hands. Every day, Pastor Levi, they fix the brake light. Bokada no jam, I jam Bokada. Oh, jam keke. Oh, keke java. Oh, boho java. Brake light and bumper. They don't patch us so the mechanic say, oh, God, don't bring them again. We'll change that your car this year. Lift up your 2 hands. How many of us want error this year? If you want error, put your hand up. If you don't want error, raise up your 2 hands. Did you enjoy the message? Yes, do you enjoy it? Yes, I will know whether you enjoy it the way you pray. Lift up your 2 hands. Now, this is a prayer you must pray for yourself. Because the one of Satan is the owner of error. He used error to bring us down. Shouting with anger.
Oh God, my Father. Oh God, my Father. As I begin to pray. As I begin to pray. Deliver me from the spirit of error. Deliver me from the spirit of error. Open your mouth and fire prayer. Clap your hands, open fire. Lift your voice and pray. Oh God, my Father, my Father. Every spirit of error that want to bring me down this year, let them die by fire. Let them die by fire. Let them die by fire. Clap your hands and begin to pray. Clap your hands. Go ahead and talk to God. Let the spirit of error die. Every spirit of error don't want to make me to lose my marriage this year. Don't want to bring down my business this year. Don't want to bring me down this year. As I begin to pray, let it die. 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 You spirit of error, lose your hold over my life. Die by fire. 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 Let the spirit of error die. Let the spirit of error die. Let the spirit of error die. Every spirit of error. Clap your hands. 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 Spirit of error. Spirit of error. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Deliver me. Deliver me from the spirit of error. From the spirit of error. In 2019. 2019. Prayer. Pray. Prayer. Prayer. Deliver me, Lord. Deliver me, Lord. From the spirit of error. From the spirit of error. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Clap your hands, clap your hands. Oh God, my Father, my Father, deliver me, deliver me, deliver me now from the spirit of error. Oh God, my Father, deliver me by your power, by your fire. Oh God, my Father, deliver me from the spirit of error. Deliver me, deliver me, deliver me. Go ahead and pray, go ahead and pray. Right now, my Father, Jehovah, deliver me from every financial error. Lord, deliver me, deliver me, deliver me by fire. Lord, deliver me.
In Jesus' mighty name we have prayed. Please help me ask the people in those media department, those media people, ask them, are they too big? Are they bigger than this message? That we are praying and none of them is praying. Look at people that enter into error. Gehazi, Samson, David, error with Bathsheba. So mighty men enter into error. And we are talking about spirit of error. You cannot pray. You will not even get 10,000 for your account. Error can bring anybody down. There are multi-billionaires that they make error in business and they crash. There are people that had cars, sir, by error they are trekking. Can I tell you something? There are error that Dangote can make and he start begging. I know one error. If Dangote make that error, he will become one of the poorest Nigerians. I know one. You know it? The day Dangote support any political party openly, that day he will fall. Because people in government can cripple any business. There are so many people who want to start doing what Dangote does, producing it. They will not give them a license. So they make him to be only him, monopoly. So if he support any political party openly, they will break the monopoly. Give everybody permit to start producing what he's producing. And the goods will be more than demand. And when supply is more than demand, the price will crash and Dangote will go down. That's why you can never see him with any political party. Lift up your right hand. I am a teacher. That's why, sir, I said earlier, don't be overwrought confidence. Don't say you are too strong. There are mighty men that they say they are very strong. They met their corpse in the hotel with one small girl. They are directors, millionaires. You see them calling one small girl, don't reach their daughter baby by error. A girl that does not reach your daughter, they are calling baby. Error is a very bad thing. And we are praying and you are quiet. And we are praying, you are leaning on the wall. Lift up your two hands. This is the highest prayer point. If you escape error, so many things for you this year, you will not miss them. Lift up your two hands. And we are praying and you cannot open your mouth. People outside the country watching us online, they wish they are here. Look at Mr. Obika. Mr. Obika was here this morning. He flew in from California 2 days ago just to join us for the fasting. Flight ticket over 1.6. And you are in Nigeria. I will relocate and leave you here. Lift up your two hands. Leave you here and Pastor Leva will be pastor, you and Mama. Pastor Leva and Mama. I'll be coming every 3 months. Lift up your two hands. God told me, he says, son, leave that topic of long life, handle error. And I don't know why. And there are some of you here, you know very well that this topic just position you back. This topic just help you. Lift up your two hands. You are in that choir, pray. You will shout it again 4 times. Lord, deliver me from the spirit of error. Then when you are praying, financial error. Deliver me from the spirit of financial error, marital error, error in business. Lift up your two hands. There's a woman I told you yesterday. That woman, they are twins. What did I tell you about them? Quickly, please. Quickly. You said what?
You told me that they have crashed and they were billionaires.
In one day, they stayed in one place like this. They bought cars for 86 million. 4 cars. That's how wealthy they are. Somebody introduced to them a business and they put their 500 million inside. The business crashed. 3 days ago, they were calling me for 10,000. You know, error? They were calling me to help them with 10,000. The president of Benin Republic borrowed money from them when he was doing campaign for his election in Benin. Now they are looking for 10K. Error. Then you are praying like this. Lift up your two hands. Don't miss tomorrow night VG. Cancel all appointments. Be here tomorrow night. Tomorrow we are going to deal with another topic. Today is error. Tomorrow we are going to deal with good news versus bad news. Lift up your two hands. This is a prayer you're supposed to pray until you know say yes. You will shout it, Lord, deliver me from the spirit of error 4 times. Financial error. Lift up your hand. Shout it, let them hear you. Number 1. Cancel. Number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4.
Lord, deliver me from the spirit of error. Prayers. Oh God, my Father, deliver me from every spirit of error. Lord, deliver me by fire. Lord, deliver me by fire. Lord, deliver me Lord, deliver me from every spirit of error. Lord, my Father, right now, tonight, Lord, deliver me from every financial error. Lord, deliver me by fire from every marital error. Lord, deliver me. Lord, deliver me. Lord, deliver me. Lord, deliver me from every error in business. Lord, deliver me by fire. Deliver me, deliver me. Somebody clap your hands. Lord, deliver me by fire, by thunder. Lord, deliver me. Lord, deliver me from every error that might bring my business down.
Zebede, Izabo, Isabelia, Rabebebe. Somebody pray.
Somebody pray.
Clap your hands.
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 Open fire.
Open fire. Go ahead and play. Go ahead and play. Somebody lift your voice. Shake your body. Shake your body. Clap your hands. Lord, deliver me from every spirit of error that might bring my business down. Lord, deliver me from every spirit of error that might scatter my marriage. Lord, deliver me. Lord, deliver me from every financial error. Lord, deliver me. Deliver me by fire. Deliver me by fire from every business error. Lord, deliver me. Lord, deliver me from every marital error. Lord, deliver me. Lord, deliver me by fire, by thunder, right now. Lord, deliver me. Deliver me by fire. Deliver me by fire. Deliver me by fire from every error that might destroy my business, from every error that might scatter my relationship, from every error that might destroy my marriage. Lord, deliver me. Lord, deliver me. Lord, deliver me. Somebody pray. Clap your hands. Open fire. Open fire. Open fire. Open fire. Whatever I hear you say in my ear, that is what I will do. Lift your voice and talk to God. Clap your hands. Open fire. Open fire. Destroy the error. Destroy the error. They're going to deliver you. They're going to deliver you from every financial error, from every marital error, from every error in business. Lord, deliver me. Lord, deliver me. Lord, deliver me by fire, by thunder, because I am here tonight. Oh God, my Father, deliver me from every error right now. Right now. Clap your hands and pray. Lord, deliver me. Lord, deliver me. Lord, deliver me. Lord, deliver me. Lord, deliver me right now, right now, right now, right now, right now, right now, by fire, by fire, by thunder, by thunder. Lord, deliver me from every error that might scatter my marriage.
Open fire.
Open fire.
In Jesus' mighty name we pray. Lift up your two hands. There's a young lady. I just checked on my system now. She's watching this service online. She used to sit around here. She came to me that she wants to go to the village to bring her younger sister to be staying with her in Lagos. That the girl is doing nothing in the village. I said, that's very good. But please, let us ask Baba. Baba, whether the coming of this girl will be good or bad. I went into prayer. The Lord said she should continue to be sending money for the girl for her upkeep in the village. The girl is not yet ready to be brought to Lagos. I told her, not knowing that before she came to tell me, the girl was already inside bus coming. When I saw her in church on Sunday, I said, tell her not to come. She said, Daddy, I'm sorry. When I was telling you after the night vigil, she was already on her way coming. She is here with me. I say, error. Error. Monday, she took the girl to where she's working. The madam employed the girl, my younger sister. They began to work. You know, married 4 months. So when we were doing power versus power, the girl now went to tell the madam, Madam, do you know that my sister, they produce some of these things they do, sell and secret. The madam now fired the sister, fire her. Now she doesn't have job. Error. Lift up your two hands. I want 27 crazy people. Crazy what? People that will be crazy for the Lord. Once I release the prayer point, once I release this particular prayer point now, you will pray like an abnormal man. What is a prayer point? Oh Lord, help me this year not to make error. Lift up your two hands. Unless the Lord build a city, the builder buildeth in vain. If the Lord does not watch over a city, the watchman watches. You will shout it 7 times. Oh Lord, help me not to make error this year. Then when I say, well, we'll get to number 7. Oh Lord, help me not to make error this year. If you want to pray alone, good. If you don't want to pray alone, you can hold somebody's hand. But I would advise you pray alone because you know what you are fighting. Number 1. Stop. Oh Lord, help me not to make error this year. Shout it, shout it. Let heaven hear. Number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Number 6. Land of oil. Number 7. Oh Lord, help me not to do it. Hey! Go ahead and pray. Go ahead and pray. Somebody lift your voice. Oh God, my Father, help me not to make error this year. Lord, help me, Lord. Oh God, help me not to make error this year. Help me not to make error this year. Error that will make me lose my job. Father, make me not to make it this year. Help me not to make error this year. Rapakatozikapa. Rapapapapa. Zapara. Azakatozi. Repakatozia. Rapa. Somebody clap your hands. My Father, my God, help me not to make error. Help me not to make error. Help me not to make error. Lord, help me. Lord, help me. Error that will make me to lose my job. Father, help me not to make it this year. Help me not to make error. Help me not to make error. Somebody pray. Somebody pray. My Father, help me this year not to make error that will scatter my business. Help me not to make error that will make me lose my customers. Father, help me. Father, help me. Father, help me. Go ahead and pray. Father, help me. My Father, help me. Help me. Open fire. Open fire. Go ahead and talk to God. Go ahead and talk to God. Somebody pray. Somebody pray. Clap your hands. Clap your hands. Clap your hands. Father, help me. Father, help me. By fire. By thunder. Lord, help me. Lord, help me. Go ahead and pray. Go ahead and pray. Somebody clap your hands. Somebody clap your hands. Father, help me not to make error. Not to make error in my marriage. Father, help me not to make error in my business. Father, help me not to make error in my ministry. Father, help me not to make error in my place of work. Father, help me not to make error in my business. Father, help me not to make error in my marriage. Father, help me not to make error. Somebody pray. Somebody pray. Somebody pray. Father, help me. My Father, Jehovah, my helper, my God, help me not to make error that will make me to lose customers. Father, help me. Go ahead and pray. Go ahead and pray. Go ahead and pray. Somebody clap your hands. 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 Lord, help me. Lord, help me. Lord, help me. Lord, help me. Lord, help me not to make error this year. Lord, help me by fire, by thunder. My God,